Phones are great for navigating and communication, but if you don't have a signal, you're not going to get a message out when you really need to. So for backup and also for navigating, something like the Garmin InReach Mini are a great option. This allows you to record your track, to let others track you and your progress. You can send limited text messages and international search and rescue signal as well. A lot of these features are subscription based, but they can really help get you out of a pinch if you find yourself in one. I've used this for climbing and backpacking previously, and it's been great. It's been great peace of mind. So I've decided to integrate it into my off-roading kit, and today I'm going to show you how I've mounted it to the dash of my Jeep. This is a temporary solution that is removable, so it can be removed from the Jeep when I'm not using it for security reasons. And it's a very solid way to mount this up and out of the way, so it's always accessible from the driver's seat if I ever get into a pinch. There will be links in the description to all the pieces that I used today, as well as chapter markers if you want to jump to a part of the video specifically. Feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and share this video if you think somebody might find this information useful as well. My radio arm of my Bulletpoint Mounting Solutions mount is about to do some multitasking. There will be a list of parts in the description for all this. So I wanted a place where I could mount my Garmin InReach a little bit more ruggedly than just in a pocket somewhere. So I decided I was going to put a T here, offset my radio handset to the left, and put the GPS on the right. So how do we do that? I have a first generation InReach Mini. The 2 is the same dimensions and uses the same accessories. I bought mine used, so this is what you have. Unfortunately, it didn't have the piece that you need to mount this onto the mount I'm going to show you. And you can get that by getting the accessory box. So now I've got an extra carabiner, but I also have the spine, which will screw onto the back of the InReach and allow this to be quick release from the mount, so it wouldn't have to be built into the Jeep. I'm using an adapter. This is the spine adapter from Ram Mounts. And I bought one of their ball mounts to this as well. It's a 1-inch ball instead of the 20mm ball that Bulletpoint typically uses. You could probably find a 20mm ball to fit for this, but this is the one that I had, so this is one I'm going to go with, and it also matches up really nicely with this Ram mount here. So on the Bulletpoint end of things, I'm using their 3-way connector that has a single 20mm ball in the center and then 2 20mm ends for this. So I'll have to remove one of the 20mm ends to adapt to the 1-inch ball on the Ram mount, and that is through using one of their 1-inch flange adapters. So I'll just unscrew this and replace it. So how's all this going to go together? Let's take a look. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is replace the screw here on the back of the InReach and place the clip on here. And it's actually just a longer screw, and it's designed to work with the carabiner in place. So if you're still going to use this clip to a pack or something else like that, you don't have to switch this out. So I'm just going to remove the Allen screw with the included Allen wrench and replace it. And their longer screw has a little bit of Loctite on there, which is nice. All right, that's pretty nice. So that's that. Then we'll want to attach the Ram ball to the mount. They have a steel version of this also, or I guess it's a machined aluminum version. This is just the plastic or whatever polymer you want to call it version. Didn't think it was going to be structural, so it's not really a big deal that that's plastic to me. This is actually like a wax retaining nut, so that's nice. Okay. So this should just clip in here. It should slide up the spine and click on there. That is, yeah, that's nice. And so you'll just lift up on that and slide it off. That is definitely a nice tight mount. All right, so that's that. For the arm itself, like I mentioned, you'll have to get rid of one of these 20 millimeters and swap it out with the 1-inch version. Okay, so I'm thinking when I mount this, the arm will be grabbing the center ball. I'm going to have this over here. I'm going to have the GPS over on the right. Just going to roughly fit this the first time, and I'll neaten this up before it actually goes into the Jeep to live. All right. So there you go. There's kind of the basics. So the GPS is going to be over here, radio over here. This is kind of nice because I can aim this whichever way I want to go, and it has a little bit of a rotation built into it anyway to fine tune it. And that'll be nice. I'm not sure about the carabiner, if that's going to rattle around, or I don't really care. I may just unclip this and just clip it to my backpack that I use it on. Then I don't have to worry about a carabiner rattling around on there. Anyway, I'm going to get it fine-tuned on this, and I'll show you what it looks like in the final form in the Jeep. So far, I think this is pretty slick.